I'm a first-year master's student at Iowa State University for athletic training, and today we're going to talk about how to control external bleeding. So we have a patient here with a cut on her arm, and what we want to do first is we want to put on our BSI. So typically, you want to use some sort of face protection and rubber gloves to protect yourself. So we have here today. So then second, you want to look at the injury and assess how big of a pad you're going to need. So we'll start with 2x2 gauze, and we'll just apply direct pressure. If she bleeds through these, we're going to open up more, and we're going to keep putting them on. We're not going to take the ones on the bottom off because we don't want to disrupt any clot that could be forming. Once we have the bleeding under control, we want to use a stretch bandage to wrap it and hold it in place. So this will help kind of keep it in place so she's not moving the gauze pads around. If we can't control the bleeding, if we're adding a bunch of gauze and it's still not stopping, you want to think about using something different like a tourniquet on the upper arm. If you do not have a tourniquet available or you don't know how to use one, consider activating EMS or calling your team physician to help you. Once you get the bleeding under control, you want to monitor vitals and assess, make sure that everything is still working right. So we're going to check those capillaries for perfusion. We're going to check that distal pulse to make sure that we still have one. And we're going to monitor her for shock if it were to happen. If you have O2 available and she seems like she's going into shock, you can just toss her on some oxygen either via a cannula or a rebreather. Outside of that, that's really all you can do for external bleeding. So.